everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For today's episode of the 30 Days of Halloween, we are going to be doing another boo it yourself. But today's episode is gonna be a little bit harder. It's gonna require a sewing machine because we are making jack-o'-lantern pillows. Aren't they just adorable? They're really not that comfortable because they're just felt, and felt's just kind of itchy and scratchy and like not sleepable. But they are very cute, they are very festive, and they are inexpensive to make. So if you want to know how to make these awesome pillows, oh my god, then just keep watching.
First, you're going to take 2 pieces of orange felt and then put them up against a piece of paper because we are going to measure a pumpkin template. So you're going to put the fabric onto the piece of paper and then cut to make sure that the paper is not bigger than the fabric. We can't all be artists here because mine kind of looks like a deformed tomato, but that's okay. So go ahead and cut out your template. Put your 2 pieces of fabric as closely together as possible because it makes cutting and sewing so much easier in my opinion. And then just go ahead and cut out your pumpkin. Also, you can do this project horizontal and vertical. This part is optional. I'm just doing some decorative stitching to make it look more like a pumpkin. I used a shiny orange thread just to give it a little bit of flair. Charlie Brown, I found your pumpkin. Get ready guys, because things are about to get tricky. Just take a piece of chalk and just draw eyes on black fabric for your jack-o'-lantern and then just go ahead and cut them out. Don't worry, the chalk won't mess up your fabric. And then I also cut out a mouth. Taking 1 piece of your jack-o'-lantern, you're going to go ahead and sew the jack-o'-lantern eyes and the mouth on top so it can face out after you're done with your project. And I went ahead and changed my thread color to black because I feel like it just looked better with everything black. And you just kind of sew around the outer edge of your black felt. I think going around that jack-o'-lantern mouth was like the trickiest part for me. It was so difficult. When you come to the end of getting your eyes and your mouth sewn on, make sure you backstitch to secure those pieces onto the fabric and then go ahead and cut off the extra strings that are just dangling there. I'm not gonna lie to you guys right now, this is where the project takes a turn into Tricky Town. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be making the stem to your jack-o'-lantern. Please know that this is optional because this can be a headache. Just take some brown felt and cut out a stem-like shape, and you can also cut a leaf out. I decided to be extra. This part is also optional. I was being extra again, and I did some decorative stitching on my stem to just give it a wood-like texture even though it is fabric. So you don't have to do this, but I felt like it just made my project look better. And I also had to put another piece of fabric underneath the felt because my machine does not like felt. I'm not gonna lie. This part is also optional. I decided to do a little bit of decorative stitching with the leaf. I wanted to give it veins just to make it look more realistic, I guess. Okay, here is where the things get Trickosaurus Rex, and I'm gonna try really hard to explain it, okay? You're gonna take your 2 pieces of stem and you're gonna turn them inside out and put them against each other. And then you're gonna take your leaf and put it inside of the stem. And then you're gonna go ahead and sew the side that you want the leaf to stick out of. So if you want it to stick out of the left, put it into the left. Now I want you to roll your leaf as tightly as you can into your stem. This will make sure that when you're sewing, you don't sew your leaf to your stem and you won't be able to turn your stem inside out if that happens. Then just go ahead and sew up your stem. This is my least favorite part of sewing, and if you guys know of a better way to do this, then let me know. But for right now, if I'm telling you how I did it, I took a pair of tweezers and I turned my stem inside out. This is avoidable if you don't mind stitching to be on your stem, but I didn't really want to go that route. I just wanted a more professional finish. Now you're going to take your 2 jack-o'-lantern pieces and put them together inside out. Then you're going to take your stem and put it inside of those 2 pieces, but put it in upside down. If you're new to sewing, then I would go ahead and put a sewing pin where the stem is just to secure it in place, but make sure you don't put it too high up because you don't want your needle to hit the sewing pin because it'll probably break your needle. And then you just go and sew around your pumpkin. I used a top stitch first, and then second I used a zigzag stitch, but make sure you leave a hole the size of your hand in the bottom of your pumpkin. If you like to sew at super speeds like I do, make sure when you go over that stem, you do slow it down a little bit because that's a lot of stress on your needle all at once. And like I said, I just went in with a zigzag stitch, and that just makes your project more secure. So if you decide you want to have a pillow fight, you can go ahead and have a pillow fight and your project won't rip and then fluff will go everywhere. So far, this is what your project should look like when you turn it inside out. This is the part of the video where I make a bad Katy Perry joke because of the whole clouds, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, you just go ahead and start stuffing your pumpkin, and then all of a sudden, it's stuffed. Look at that. Your jack-o'-lantern is finished. But wait, there's more. Oh my God, there's more work. Yep, there is. You have to hand sew the bottom. I know, it sucks, but it's just part of the process, you guys.
I really hope that you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe. And come back tomorrow for the 30 days of Halloween. Bye guys, have a great day.